piece of shit that clunks a lot and shakes and everything else. So, like I said, hope y'all can hear it, and hope it's good quality audio. But I just want to come back on here and say and give an update. RTI finally did fix my stuff. Apparently, in the contract, there's somewhere in it, or I overlooked and so did a lot of other people, where if you're not there for a certain time, then they charge you early termination. An early lease purchase termination fee. Now that's $1,400. I don't know the exact time frame that you got to be there or not for it not to count towards you. But I know I was there for almost a year and it wasn't counted towards me, but it was. So I called Blair and I talked to him. He did get involved. Sadie, I think she was out of the office. So it all finally got resolved after he had to get in touch with payroll, and payroll was sitting there just like, okay, well, why are you calling me? As far as whenever I called and tried to explain to them, they say that they can't do anything without somebody letting them know, which he had already been in contact. So once they finally got their heads out of their butts, as far as on payroll, everything got fixed. I received my money last week. As far as payroll, supposedly they're going through a new change in programs and stuff like that, so that might be an excuse, whatever, but it shouldn't. Saying bad connection, hopefully y'all can still pick up good, but as far as with everything, all the money's been returned back to me that was supposed to have been. And there was one gentleman on a video asked would I still recommend RTI. Yes and no. As far as yes, there's some good people there. Like I said, Sadie, she's helped me out. Whenever I called before, people would say, oh, well, she's here, she's gone right now, whatever. And come to find out, the truth is she's going down to Chattanooga for business, or she's out of the office for vacation, and nobody can tell you the whole damn story. Payroll sucks because they're down in Russellville, Arkansas, in the TLI building, which is the sister company with RTI. They moved all that stuff down there. Some dispatchers are good, some sucks. I know Victoria, she's good. Jesse, he's good. Danny, he's a pretty good guy. There's some others, and there's some little smart-ass fucks that you just want to slap the shit out of sometimes. If you do go through RTI, Chelsea, she's a real good recruiter, and she'll help you through it. The only thing I hold against RTI is their equipment. Some of their equipment is shit. Like I said, I was there close to a year, and I was either on my 6th or 7th truck. Either breaking down, falling apart, leaking, where, I'm sorry, but anybody that's buying a truck doesn't want a truck where water has leaked down and gushed into the dashboard and everything else. And then whenever you ask for a new truck, because you're paying for the thing, they don't want to do it, or, well, we don't have no new trucks right now, or this or that, because it's going towards the company's West Coast division for the reefer. That's what I was told. As far as all the new Cascadias that's coming in, or that was coming in, the Peterbilt was going over there. As far as dedicated runs, hear stuff about them. But unless you live in like the Midwest or the West, you ain't getting nothing like that. Supposedly there was one over there near my house where I could be able to swing by the house. Every time whenever I asked about it, nobody knew anything. Just about that. That is true. They will get a rental car and let you drive up to orientation or get you a plane ticket or whatever. Now on the way back, I was getting told whenever you quit or leave or whatever that you're not able to get a rental car. That they put you either on a bus or a plane because since you don't work for them anymore, you're not on their insurance. But somehow somebody was able to pull strings and give me a rental car, and supposedly they are able to do that and everything, which kind of makes sense because before you're even hired on to RTI, they're giving you a car to drive up to orientation. So you tell me where that doesn't kind of coincide. Orientation is good. The hotel that they put you in, really nice place. I was told that they stopped doing orientation down in Owensboro. I guess so many people was bitching about the hotel there being a piece of crap, so they moved it all over to Kansas City. And as far as the wish list on the trucks, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee on when you'll get your truck. If you look out and be able to get it whenever you're out there for orientation, then good for you. You're lucky. There's some people that's been there for a while now that I'm still in touch with. They still haven't got their truck. They just keep on getting told, well, maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks, this or that. But the thing is, sometimes they just overlook you or doesn't pay attention, so you always got to be on their ass about it, reminding them non-stop about, hey, I want this truck or I want that. The pay really ain't that bad. The only thing that I think is stupid is if they have you running out west, the fuel surcharge don't go up or go down. Like right now, I'm kind of, I guess you could say, on this dedicated route with this company that I'm with now. We're up here in Pennsylvania. I saw diesel for $3.15. But the thing is, they always go off the national average, which would always coincide with Kansas, seemed like, or a little bit more than Kansas charges. So you could be going up to Boise, Idaho, Kent, Washington, or up here to, say, Palmyra, Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania, or whatever, or Carlisle. You're paying this much for fuel, but you're still only getting fuel surcharge for $2.40 whenever it's that much on there. It doesn't balance out. As far as the pet policy, $750 if I'm mistaken, if I remember right. Now the thing is, there's some people with 2 dogs. There's this one guy there with 2 big ass dogs. Nobody has a problem with him having his pets on there. But God forbid, whenever I asked if I could have my 2 dogs in the truck with me, whenever my fiance and I was getting married, and she was going to come out on the road with me for the honeymoon, they acted like it was such a big fucking deal, and saying that they don't see why you would want to bring 2 dogs out and everything else while you're working. Well, saves on boarding fees, save on them from being away from you and everything else. it's all about how you kiss people's asses sometimes, which makes sense everywhere. But overall, if I wanted to go back to a lease purchase, I'd probably go back there. The variable mileage is good. I wish this guy would go. But anyways, the variable mileage is good if you don't run a lot. Now, if you run a lot, then you're kind of screwing yourself on variable mileage because you're basically paying more on the truck and not getting more money in your pocket. So if you're wanting to go home where you don't run a lot of miles or this or that, do variable. If you're going to stay out here for a while, run your ass off, then do the fixed payment where it's a straight like $500 or $600 for a truck payment. Now, as far as terminals, I would not ever recommend Owensboro, Kentucky. And hold on one second. But anyways, I would never recommend Owensboro, Kentucky. I've had a lot of people that I've brought over talk about that place where they're dickheads, they don't give you the mileage. You're basically sitting there just paying enough for a truck payment, just bringing home like $200. And that's not right. And then as soon as they bring them over to Kansas, they're making good money. Not excellent, but good money. The only other good thing that would be at Riverside is if they ever done percentage or done their own load board. Which I don't work there anymore, so I can go and say what I want to say about this part. A lot of driver managers and a lot of drivers would always talk about this one dispatcher. And if I'm not mistaken, his name is Javier. Where he has access to the loads before a lot of the driver managers. So he would be able to see the loads, pull it for his drivers, then all of a sudden there's shitloads left for everybody else. Don't know how true it is, but I've always heard the rumors whenever I was there. So, I got my family messaging me right now about calling. My daughter's not feeling well. I'll be on here talking a little bit more later. Hope y'all have a good one. Be careful, be safe, and if you are thinking about leasing a truck through Quality, I don't recommend a lot of people's videos on here, but you need to check out Little Dog's video about Quality leasing. They're doing a lot of stupid ass shit. Just watch out before you go over there. Hope y'all have a good one. Be safe. Be careful out here.